Tonight, Comedy Central Sports presents one full hour of BattleBots quarterfinal action. If you want the gold nut, you best forget the pass and get set to blast. Because from here in, it's survival of the fiercest. Atomic Wedgie wants to ride up on Toro. El Diablo refuses to surrender to complete control. And Frenzy, well, he looks to expose Gold Digger. Then Backlash plans to chop salad from the tournament. Voltronic tries to eliminate Frostbite, and War Machine wants to overthrow Dual. Crusher, well, he hopes to flatten Beta Raptor.
This Comedy Central Sports presentation of BattleBots is brought to you by the United States Army, an army of one.
This is Las Vegas, Nevada, where they called Elvis the King. Now fighting robots rule. Hi, everyone. I'm Sean Salisbury. Now, the week has been weeded out, and only the strong survive as we wade through the quarterfinals on our way to the semifinals. Let's start in the super heavyweight division with Atomic Wedgie, and he versus Toro. Bill, tell us about this matchup and how these two will get after each other.
Big boys are here, not talking about you and me, and they have come to rumble. Atomic Wedgie is the creation of Robert Everhart, Charlie Payne, and Tom Corey of Team Half-Life. The titanium wedge design and spinning trifoils helped Atomic Wedgie trash last year's super heavyweight champion Minion to get here. Builders Reason Bradley and Alexander Rose's robot Toro has exploded on the scene. Toro's weapon is a lifting arm of surprising power that flipped and destroyed Tripolta Raptor in less than a minute. Atomic Wedgie had the big upset defeating Minion, but he's going to have to overcome the power of Toro's lifting arm.
Atomic Wedgie certainly found a fan in Bill Nye. Here's more.
What Atomic Wedge has going for it for me, it's got the wedge, the proven wedge design. It's got the treads top and bottom. The weapons are always on. You flip it over, it's still tearing you apart. You flip it right side up, it's still tearing you apart. Everything's sharp, everything is robust, made of fabulously corrosion-resistant materials, but it is one tough atomic wedge.
Atomic Wedgie's builders work at Duratech in Columbia, Maryland. Their motto?
Safety, safety, safety.
At work, we're dealing with hot equipment, so there's burn hazards.
We wear these insulating gloves when we're doing high temperature work.
We're dealing with heavy equipment, so it can always crush us. We're dealing with mechanical equipment that can always maim you.
Something hits us in the noggin, we're good to go.
We're dealing with chemicals, so you're always wearing chemical suits.
There's no danger of a chemical spill when it comes to the super heavyweight Atomic Wedgie, but there is one important safety rule.
Since the Atomic Wedgie weighs 320 pounds, number one rule is lift with your knees, not with your back.
Let's go down for the introduction.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a BattleBots quarterfinals event in the super heavyweight division. Introducing first, in the red square, he's a rookie robot with mad skills. He'll destroy opponents just for cheap thrills. Here is Atomic Wedgie. And in the blue square, if you can't stand defeat, get out of the BattleBots. He'll never bore you, but he'll always gore you. Say hello to Toro.
Box is locked, the lights are on. Super heavyweight robot fight time. Oh, look at that! How about that Toro coming right out after Atomic Wedgie, meeting him in the middle of the arena with all that power. He flips Atomic Wedgie.
He wants to finish this fight off as quickly as he did Minion, but you flip Atomic Wedgie over, he's ready to go.
This is a great bout in the super heavyweight division. Both of these here in the quarterfinals. One into the semifinals, and with shots like that, Toro leads as he's scoring by the second on Atomic Wedgie.
Atomic Wedgie taking his time here. He doesn't appear to be hurt after that. flip all the time.
That's the 4th time now that Toro's flipped Atomic Wedgie, and now the kill saw's coming to play and damage the major blades and the spinning blades there of Atomic Wedgie, who now gets under Toro, slams him into those spike strips.
Both bots just avoiding the pulverizer. It looks like Atomic Wedgie wants to get those spinning trifoils into Toro, but it's not working.
That design that does the old flipping for Toro is working wonders. It's about 6 times now we've seen him flip over Atomic Wedgie, who lands and is able to continue. But man, scoring points with the judges. Flips him for time number 7.
The only thing Toro doesn't want to do with Atomic Wedgie is roll up onto his wedge. Works as a conveyor belt, draws bots in where the trifoils can cut him up. Flip after flip.
Key for Toro here now is just to make sure he stays away from trouble and those hazards, because this has been all Toro on the offensive side. Atomic Wedgie doing a little driving in Toro, and kill saws interrupt that one, huh?
Man, Toro, all he wants to do is stay in the middle of the BattleBots floor right now and just take his time. Let Atomic Wedgie come to him. Oh no, look at this.
This is the last thing you want to have happen
Dominating
for Toro.
the fight.
You believe this? Utter domination by Toro, and he's stuck. He is stuck as he's fine. The count's going to begin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's over. Oh my goodness, how about that? Sneaking in the back door if you're Atomic Wedgie. They didn't deserve that win, but they got it because that's BattleBots.
Toro sends Atomic Wedgie flipping end over end. Atomic Wedgie goes flying again, and things weren't looking good. Then Atomic Wedgie turns the tide by slamming Toro into the wall.
Well, it's time to get the official decision. Let's go to the BattleBots floor.
The winner by a knockout in the red corner, Atomic Wedgie.
There was action galore in this fight. Who led in all these battle stacks, Bill?
Atomic Wedgie gets the knockout even after he was kicked around like a hacky sack at a Fish concert. Toro led Atomic Wedgie in every category. He was ahead on hits 10-7, dominated flips 7-0, and hazard damage 4-1. The point? You could lead in flips 200-1, but if you don't finish the fight, you lose.
Let's go to the floor for some post-fight comments.
It appeared you were winning the entire time. You were flipping like crazy. What happened?
The zip tie god got a hold of us, and a couple of zip ties broke loose, and we lost a battery on our radio, and that was it.
There's plenty more quarterfinal savagery coming your way.
Robotic roll calls being taken. El Diablo, Complete Control, Frenzy, Gold Digger, Backlash, and Salad. All mayhem, all tonight. For more information on BattleBots and how you can enter a fighting robot in the BattleBots competition, log on to battlebots.com.
Well, there you are, getting a good look as they put on a few last-minute tweaks to the devilish El Diablo. It's middleweight quarterfinal time, and El Diablo will get a real test when it tangles with Complete Control.
El Diablo is going to have to use its quickness and multiple weapons to inflict damage. It's got to stay just out of Complete Control's grasp. Derek Young's Complete Control is the talk of the tournament. This Clampot's weapon is a claw that grabs and neutralizes an opponent by lifting them completely off the ground, then slamming them back to the floor. This strategy proved effective in Complete Control's victory over Super Chiabot. El Diablo is a creation of Zach Bieber and employs dual weapons. It has a large spinning steel drum armed with teeth on the front and 3 steel spikes on the back that act like a wedge. These were the weapons that killed Anklebiter.
It's time to go to the floor for more with our Warriors.
So this is a pretty mean-looking robot. What is your guys' strategy?
Hopefully I'll be able to use the tail a little bit and get under him and push him around and score some points with the barrel. But
and yours can drive either way, right?
yeah, I can flip over, and I'm cool upside down.
Well, awesome. This will be a good fight. Thanks. Thank you.
It's fight time. Let's go down to the BattleBots.
This is a BattleBots middleweight quarterfinals contest. Introducing in the red square, give him enough rope, and his opponents will give up all hope. You don't want to clash with Complete Control. And his opponent in the blue square, for the pretty boy goatee, here's El Diablo.
Box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time, quarterfinal action in the middleweight division. El Diablo in complete control, whose design has been amazing.
He's a clamp bot, and he is showing such incredible power during this tournament. He has been flipping over robots left and right.
There you see El Diablo pushing complete control towards the spike strips. I'll tell you what, if this was the Olympic weightlifting contest, complete control would have a chance in the deadlift because he has been able to put people over his head and slam them. There you see.
Oh, yes!
That's the design we're talking about. Complete control. Got great leverage now on El Diablo. Now he can drive him around the arena floor.
Yeah, not able to flip him, which is what he wanted to do, but even better, take him wherever he wants.
Amazing how strong complete control is. He's got him now by the treads, and eventually he's either going to have to let go so this fight can continue, or they'll end up stopping this fight, but you can only hold him for 30 seconds before you got to allow him to break free and continue the battle here. It's middleweights, it's quarterfinals.
El Diablo showing some power here. He's got a tread on the ground.
That's what we're talking about. That is what we're talking about. Complete control. Had just that on El Diablo. Flips him over, but look at El Diablo stay alive. There's some damage done on that flip. Complete control.
Now he's showing off that the lifting arm is working right now.
But he's not moving very far. He's staying in one place. Now, El Diablo is on the offensive after that punishing blow by complete control, where he might have pulled a muscle himself.
With robots, you usually have one remote for the weapon and the other one for the drive, and it looks like the drive is out on complete control.
A lot of times in BattleBots, if you can just survive the 3 minutes, you've got a chance to win. And it looks like complete control had some self-inflicted damage when he hammered El Diablo on that flip.
And El Diablo using his pitchfork now, not the spinning barrel of death, going at him with the pitchforks.
Complete control looks like he is incapacitated, not moving around. The only movement he's got is when El Diablo pushes him around. And it looks like El Diablo is going to go backdoor on this and win just by the fact that complete control can't move anymore. Although he's moving his little clamp bot part of it, he's not moving underneath. Too bad for complete control, one of the dominant bots, but happy for El Diablo and its fans as El Diablo is going to move on as he got counted down to complete control.
As far as both matches prove, no matter what you do at the start of the fight, you gotta finish. Look at the early dominance of complete control. He grabs and lifts El Diablo, then throws him on his head. Did El Diablo get some sweet revenge by shoving a defenseless complete control to the battle box exit, so it won't have far to go when it's dragged away in defeat.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's like a major upset. Let's go get the official decision.
51 seconds. The winner in the blue square, El Diablo.
A lot of people big fans of complete control, and they're not happy about this.
Battle stats show El Diablo with 8 hits to complete control's 2. Complete control had 1 flip and 2 lifts, while El Diablo got 0 in both categories. The difference was El Diablo got its hits in after complete control was disabled. Let's go down to the floor to find out what happened.
So that was a really fun match to watch, a lot of action, but what ultimately happened?
Inside the robot, my motors let go, or maybe something in the drivetrain because I couldn't get it to go anywhere.
Well, it still was a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah,
Thanks.
great.
Thank you.
Next up, it's the heavyweights. Frenzy and Gold Digger, they're about to throw down. And Backlash, he plans to eliminate Salad from this venue when BattleBots continue. We're in Las Vegas, Nevada. Yes, it's the home to high rollers, exotic dancers, and deadly robots. Remember, people, seriously now, do not construct or operate a robot or a BattleBot without proper supervision. Well, Las Vegas has seen its share of great heavyweight fights, and we got one in store for you tonight as Gold Digger gets set to take on Frenzy Bill in what seems to be one of the best we've seen all year long.
Oh, this is going to be a great one. Both these robots have proved that they belong here. Randy Eubanks has used Gold Digger's pickaxe to smash its way through both Kilohertz and Blendo, forging his path of destruction to the quarterfinals. Thatcher Campbell armed his robot with the titanium battle axe, named it Frenzy, and let it go crazy on its first two opponents, Panic Attack and Scrap Daddy HW.
For the quarterfinals,
Here's Mark Miro.
introducing in the red square, his pickaxe won't stop till he's mined every ounce of your courage. Here is Gold Digger. And in the blue square, don't run and hide, face the relentless fury of Frenzy.
Boxes locked, the lights are on, it's robot fight time. It's Frenzy and Gold Digger. Oh, nice flow there by Gold Digger. Scores a couple. It's the horizontal Gold Digger against the vertical up and down of Frenzy. Both of them can punish you with those blades.
Both sides similar in the use of Lexan. They use it to save weight so they can add more weight to the powerful pickaxe.
Two quick blows there by Frenzy. It looks to me the Gold Digger's not moving much now. I didn't care. Another one, 4, 5 blows now, but where in the world did the incapacitation come in?
They were going at each other so hard. Something must have jarred loose inside a Gold Digger. That's it.
The countdown's already began on Gold Digger. Something went wrong mechanically early in this fight, and it's over before it begins. Frenzy's going to move on, and I believe that's probably a bit of an upset on Randy Eubanks' Gold Digger.
This is the best shot that Gold Digger got on Frenzy, sending it reeling. Then the kill saws deliver blows to both robots. Unfortunately for Randy Eubanks, Gold Digger doesn't survive, and then Frenzy just starts pounding on him.
Let's go down to the floor and make the knockout official.
The time, 48 seconds. The winner by a quick knockout in the blue square, Frenzy.
Bill, we need to talk about the battle stats now.
Frenzy had 8 hits to Gold Digger's 4, while the hazard damage gave the edge to Frenzy 3-2. Frenzy spins and wins and now takes his dangerous act to the semifinals.
You know, Frenzy really answered the bell, but there's still a lot of questions left in this hour-long quarterfinals edition of BattleBots. Well, next up, Backlash and Salad. They're going to find out who has the bigger brass ball bearings. And then Voltronic, he'll try to cut off Frostbite's power with a jolt. And War Machine and Do-All Lockhorns, then Beta Raptor and Crusher, they're going to get it on. It just gets better and better. We'll be right back. Yeah, Boulder Dam can hold back tons of water, but it can't hold back true love and fighting robots. Lightweight quarterfinal action is here with Backlash challenging Salad. And Bill, you've got to like Backlash in this bout.
I like Backlash. I like your thoughts on True Love too, buddy. Backlash was last year's lightweight champ, and Salad will have its hands full trying to stop him. Backlash is back with its vertical spinning blade of death that was so effective last year. This Jim Smentowski creation continues to cut through opponents, as Scrub and Rampage found out earlier in the tournament. Dallas Gecker's Salad is vanquishing foes with its muscular actuating arm. Monster Mecha Catbot and Destructobot were the latest victims on Salad's path to the finals.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to Mark Miro. This is a BattleBots quarterfinals contest in the lightweight division. Introducing in the red corner, getting anywhere near its deadly blade will turn you into Robot Aid. Stay an arm's length away from Backlash. And in the blue square, don't be fooled by his unappetizing name. You'll need more than a sneeze guard to protect you from Salad.
Boxes locked, the lights are on, and robot fighting time in the lightweight division. This is the quarterfinals, and Backlash with that spinning wheel of death is the favorite, heavy favorite in this quarterfinal bout. Already, Salad's driven himself into the spike strips and is able to get away before Backlash gets to him.
Able to free himself with the use of his arm. That's a powerful arm, swings about 120 RPM.
The quickness of Salad is going to help in this, trying to get that leverage and get right underneath that blade to stop it from spinning, and that's exactly what he's done.
That blade does not take long to get up to speed, about 2.5 seconds. And I say Salad is a perfect bot for Backlash to tear up.
It's obvious that Salad's approach is to get right into that blade and try to stop it from spinning too much and try to maybe break it. Oh, smoke coming out of the left front there, Salad.
But you can see he was being aggressive when that happened. He took Backlash to the kill saws and tore up that back wedge.
Maybe the game plan was wrong. Damage being done already, and the judges see that also. Smoke coming out of the front left side, and you see it all over the arena now. And there's Jim Svetowski, the driver of Backlash, the former champ. Look at the smoke, Bill, coming out of there now.
Yeah, damage to both bots, but now this is where Backlash smells blood. He's tearing him up. He's tearing that armor on Salad. He's pushing the armor into the wheels right now. Looks like Salad can't move.
Look at all that damage being done. Smoke coming out, obvious major damage done to Salad.
7, 6, 5.
Count has begun on Salad. Oh, one more blow just for good measure. 1. It's over just like that. Salad tried to come out fast, but in the end, he was just Backlash's whipping boy.
Salad forces Backlash into the kill saws, damaging its back wedge ramp. In retaliation, Backlash uses the Hellraisers to get the position on Salad, then the cutting begins. Backlash is slashing away, and all Salad can do is sit there and enjoy a good smoke.
To make it official, let's go get the decision.
The winner by a knockout in the red corner, Backlash.
For those scoring at home, Bill's going to take us through the battle stat.
Is scoring at home legal?
Yes, it is.
All right, pencils ready. Backlash and Salad were close in all categories. Backlash was ahead on hits, 7-6, but it tied with Salad on weapons damage and hazard damage with 1 apiece.
The second half of our quarterfinals promises to be just as exciting. Stand by for more robot fighting action. Well, Voltronic arrives ready to rip, and Frostbite comes in from out of the cold.
War Machine is pulled to the front line to face off against Dhuya.
Team Raptor is in the house, and Toe Crusher gets a pre-fight mechanical pedicure. All that coming up tonight. Hi, everyone. I'm Sean Salisbury, and we're knee-deep in BattleBots quarterfinal action, and it's getting nastier and nastier the further we go. Old favorite Voltronic is pitted against newcomer Frostbite. And to tell us about how this first bout shapes up, my good partner, Bill Dwyer.
Power versus power. Frostbite's going to get all he can handle when Stephen Felk comes driving Voltronic. Michael Malden's Frostbite has made a good showing for himself so far. He's used his snowplow blade to clear victories over Punjar and Overkill. Michael's son Danny came up with the idea to paint teeth on the snowplow blade, giving the robot its name. Voltronic is back and more deadly than ever. His articulated lifting arm now sports 3 sharpened teeth instead of just 1. This has been the key to his decisive victories over Bigger Brother and Dreadbot. The addition of new teeth and Stephen Felk's excellent driving ability is going to make Voltronic hard to beat.
Let's see what the combatants are thinking down on the floor.
Once again, it's America's favorite fighting family since the Mansons. Guys, any new strategy?
Well, we're going to try to get around to the side of this guy because the front looks pretty tough.
Okay. You girls, you want to add anything?
No.
Of course you don't, because they're ready.
They're ready.
Obviously, there's no fear on the floor, so let's get going. Mark Fearo's ready.
Get your chalk outlines ready and send for the robot body bags. You'll need them when this bot's finished. It's Voltronic! And his opponent in the blue square, amputation is assured and prosthetics are recommended after severe exposure to this next cold-hearted bot, Frostbite.
The box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time. Quarterfinal action in the heavyweight division. There's Frostbite coming out right now. That snowplow effect going after Voltronic. We've been in this situation many times before.
And because he's the more experienced driver, you might think this is Voltronic's fight to lose. But remember, Frostbite beat Overkill, who he learned how to build robots from.
Both of these bots rely on leverage, and that snowplow effect is hard for Voltronic to get under because of it's almost flush to the ground.
Frostbite's showing real power. He's a working bot. They tested the drive system by chasing horses up and down the Lazy Toad Ranch.
There you see Voltronic now coming back on his kill. Oh, the kill saws help out Voltronic a little bit. Come up deployed before he goes over the top. From there you see from behind now is Frostbite trying to score points. If I'm Voltronic, I got to find a way to get around that snowplow and come at it from a different point of attack.
Voltronic not fighting the fight he wants to fight. He needs to get that arm underneath. He needs the teeth to grab on so he can haul Frostbite around.
And there you go, from behind, getting underneath now is Voltronic, not allowing that snowplow to take effect, coming from behind, backdooring Frostbite, and now he can walk him around the arena. But where is that lifting on to try and flip him now?
Doesn't want to flip him anywhere, wants to carry him. I say to the pulverizers.
And you think Stephen Felk, the driver of Voltronic, right now has got leverage as they both go over the kill saws. No damage done. He's been around here before, understands the BattleBots arena floor. Trying to find those pulverizers. There's the spike strip, just not quite ready to get him in to the pulverizer just yet.
He's teasing us and the crowd by taking Frostbite so close to the pulverizers.
Now look at Stephen Felk now with Voltronic. Maybe he's stuck against that spike strip because he's taunting the pulverizers, and I don't think you want to do that. And driving Frostbite into the spike strips himself. Both of these bots use that push and leverage and trying to drive to score points. And both of them have scored points in their way. Right now, it appears that Voltronic now has come back on the offensive and backing away, getting himself a running start, trying to drive in. The Frostbite he does is we're inside of 20 seconds.
Frostbite, it looks like only half of his motors for his wheels are working. This is where experience is paying off. Voltronic using the spike strip so he can get underneath Frostbite.
This fight is over. Scorecards are close. We'll leave it to the judges to make this decision to see who moves on to the semifinals.
Voltronic digs his sharpened teeth into Frostbite and drags him over to meet his friend, the pulverizer.
Let's go down and get the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the three judges at ringside have turned in a 27-18 decision for the red square, Voltronic.
Victorious Voltronic moves on, and Bill sheds some light on how Frostbite bit it.
Voltronic led in hits 11-5, and Voltronic had the only lift, but Frostbite did force Voltronic onto the kill saws enough to win hazard damages 5-4. Let's talk to the Warriors.
Steven, we talked before the match about how you didn't want to get into a shoving match. At times it felt like that out there.
It was a shoving match. Yeah, actually, I was actually doing better shoving him than he was with me a little bit. Not much, but a little bit.
Can you rebuild for the next match?
Yeah. Unfortunately, next match is again Vlad the Impaler, my nemesis. So we'll see how that one goes.
It's going to be a great one.
Yeah, I hope so.
Well, the super heavyweights are raring to rage into the quarterfinals as War Machine makes his final plan to invade and conquer Dhuya.
And while War Machine is being groomed for battle, the robotic casualties are being stacked up like a memorial mountain made of metal. BattleBots and how you can enter a fighting robot in a BattleBots competition, log on to BattleBots.com.
Volcanoes, prime rib, and fighting robots? No place but Las Vegas, Nevada. The super heavyweights roll in for the next quarterfinal action. War Machine hopes to make Dhuya surrender.
War Machine is going to have to pull out all its weapons to defeat Dhuya, last year's super heavyweight runner-up. As Doom of Babylon can attest, Dhuya is back and better than ever with his unique pneumatic spike weapon. War Machine has to be careful against the favored Dhuya. Dan Danick and Tony Bucciani's robot did a number on Snake with its front steel wedge, but it will have to avoid Dhuya's pneumatic spike to win.
A little while ago, our Bill Knight checked on the strategy and nerves of War Machine's Tony Bucciani before his big fight.
You had a success. You felt good about it.
Yeah,
You're moving on to the next round.
Absolutely.
Any change in strategy?
Well, we had some failures. We're going to fix those.
For example?
No, we have 10 wheels on the robot. So we had 5 failures, but we still had 5 good ones. So it's very
So each
redundant.
wheel is independently driven?
Yes.
Do you think you could win the whole thing?
I think we've got a shot. They're a lot better robots than us, but we're a real low wedge, a lot of power.
Well, just great to see you. Good luck in your next round. Thanks for coming.
Absolutely.
You know, Sean, robots have been around a lot longer than most people realize. Some of the classics are being exhibited in New York City.
Men like robots, the way we like guns, the way we like cars, the way we like prize fighting. There's a testosterone element in robots that is not in any of the other toys.
In 1966, we were hit with the historic Rock'em Sock'em robots. But mechanical fascination has been with us since the early 1920s. Robert Lesser's collection of over 250 of the rarest robots is featured at the Brooklyn Museum of Art.
Robots in my collection range from $1,000 to $50,000. The first commandment in robots is mint in the box. If you get the box with the robot, you double the price of the toy. These are the 5 of the most desirable robots: Machine Man, Target Robot, Lavender Robot, Sonic Robot, and Radicon. Machine Man recently went at Sotheby's for $77,000. You can understand the popularity of the motion picture The Forbidden Planet and Robbie the Robot. Look at all the different variations of Robbie the Robot that you have here. They only made a few of the silver Robbies. Hence, very, very rare. Hence, very, very expensive.
So don't crush, kill, or destroy those valuable robots.
Well, Bill, let's see if everybody's ready to fight.
So War Machine said they were going to do it all to Dhuya. What's your challenge to them?
I'm going to knock their wheels off, and then they'll be regretting they said that.
We're looking forward to it.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
They talk the talk, but can they walk the walk? It's time to find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a super heavyweight quarterfinals contest. Introducing in the red square, built with cruel intentions and willfully ignoring the Geneva Convention. One step away from the super heavyweight championship, War Machine. And in the blue square, first he hits and runs, then he pokes, prods, and stuns. Here is Dhuya.
Box is locked, the lights are on. Robot fighting time, super heavyweights, quarterfinals, War Machine, and Dhuya. Nice leverage, but gets up and over. Yam will be there.
War Machine showing superior speed here. Look at the similarity of the wedges. But War Machine's way more effective right now. Dhuya needs to pop that pneumatic rod out.
And the thing I like about Dhuya, though, is he's got those wedges on both sides, front and back, to help himself offensively and defensively. But right now, War Machine's on the attack. But War Machine right now is dominating this bout.
Playing it so smart, coming at Dhuya from the side, avoiding the pneumatic rod, which could really do some damage.
Now that's very smart driving by War Machine. Stay to the sides where there is no protection.
Dhuya's gonna want to stay away from the spike strip. He's got one of those rear wedges that could get trapped under the spikes.
Take a look at what War Machine's doing. Methodical, slow, and calculated, but doing everything right so far. Not a lot of major blows, but enough to score some points here in the first half of this fight against Dhuya.
Well, he's fighting his fight. He's going at Dhuya from the side, exactly where he wants to be. He's showing superior speed and even power.
And what I like is he's hitting and moving and getting out there, not allowing that oversized physical strength of Dhuya to punish him. Good driving and a great game plan by War Machine. Very simple looking design, but awfully, awfully effective.
I'm only seeing the pneumatic spike every so often from Dhuya. He's not popping it out enough. Right now, he needs to be hammering. It's not working.
Mechanical problems for a lot of these bots are the differences that roll on in BattleBots.
War Machine's strategy is just so nice. He's drawing Dhuya in toward him. He backs up, and Dhuya runs over the spike strips or the kill saws. This is really War Machine's fight right now.
Yes, it is methodical and scoring points. We're inside of 30 seconds now in this super heavyweight bout. And I think the game plan, they must have studied some tape, did everything right because War Machine's doing it right against one of the favorites coming into the super heavyweight division. Dhuya is worth 15 seconds just about here in this super heavyweight bout.
The wedges of Dhuya aren't helping him right now because he is trapped. He's trapped on the back of War Machine. Oh, that would have been sweet.
This fight wears down. I never thought I'd say it. Dhuya was dominated in a methodical way. And if you're War Machine, you've got to like what you did in this fight.
Dhuya's limping along, and War Machine bowls him over. War Machine took advantage of Dhuya's problems, giving him an old-fashioned hammering.
Well, let's go down and get the official decision.
Has turned in a 38-7 decision for the red square, War Machine.
What type of score did War Machine tally in the battle stats? Bill, let us know.
War Machine had a big advantage over Dhuya in hits, 13-5, while edging out Dhuya in lifts, 1-0, and hazard damage, 2-1.
There's one quarterfinal match left as lightweight challenger Crusher looks to make Beta Raptor extend.
Dhuya is being taken away in need of repairs while Beta Raptor gets ready for his chance for glory in the BattleBots.
Remember, on a serious note, folks, do not construct or operate a robot or a BattleBot without proper supervision. Well, this match will decide the last competitor to be in the lightweight semifinals. As Beta Raptor, he is stalking Crusher. Bill, who you like in this one?
You know, I don't like making predictions,
You have
Sean.
to make one, though.
Crusher can bring it, but is it enough to defeat Beta Raptor? Here's my prediction. I don't know. Thomas Petruccelli's Crusher used its substantial wedge to plow to victories over Dr. Inferno and Stubot. His invertible design makes him as resilient as he is potent, and he'll need both against his formidable quarterfinal competitor. Chuck Pitzer's Beta Raptor has used his actuated lifting arm to lift himself to the quarterfinals.
Let's get down to the floor for the pre-fight interviews.
What do you guys do to psych yourselves up before a match?
We just chew gum and take it out with the front.
A lot of gum chewing. Now you're going to chew these guys up in the next round, right?
Why, if I were making odds, I wouldn't go too far this way.
These guys are modest. They don't like to talk trash before
I disagree.
match.
I think they're flamboyant. I think my 15 minutes of fame are coming to a close.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on.
Let's get to the quarterfinal lightweight fight. Beta Raptor can absorb the repeated belts thanks to spring steel reinforced body armor.
Thomas Petruccelli's planning on using that powerful wedge to rip through his opponent.
Box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time, lightweight division, Beta Raptor and Crusher. And they're coming out right now, going after each other.
I think Beta Raptor a little surprised that Crusher was able to get underneath him because he came right at that lifting arm of Beta Raptor.
Crusher moving around the arena floor, lightweight's awfully quick. There you see Beta Raptor trying to fend off Crusher's attack.
Beta Raptor been upgraded from last tournament's Alpha Raptor. Got titanium side armor plates, upgraded from aluminum.
Oh, nice job! What a blow! As Crusher gets underneath Beta Raptor and slams him into the spike strip. Here you see Crusher on the attack some more. Now Beta Raptor drives himself into the spike strip. Crusher, I like the quickness in Crusher. Very simple design here also, but very effective and quick.
So quick that Beta Raptor is unable to get the arm underneath him. He's able to stick and move, pop and pop.
There you see one more blow by Crusher on Beta Raptor, scoring points. 3 judges, 15 points apiece. Importantly, you score any
way you can, and I like what Crusher's doing on Beta Raptor, who looks to be a little bit confused in the middle of the arena floor, trying to score points.
Crusher using the arena to his advantage, isn't he? He's staying in the middle of the floor, he's making Beta Raptor come to him, and then he's popping him.
Even when those pulverizers come down, Crusher able to get away, but now, that's what Beta Raptor wants to do.
Yeah.
Get underneath, and he flips him over, but look at the design by Crusher.
Now, a lot of our robots can work on their backs also, but it screws up his wedge design. Is he trying to flip himself over via the spike strip?
Well, you know what? Look, he drove himself into the spike strip and get some help. Looks like Raptor's trying to free him a little bit to keep this fight alive, and he does.
I think Beta Raptor was trying to get those spikes into the guts of Crusher, and it appeared to be working, but he loosened him up. He got free.
You're trying to win money, you're trying to win the nut, you're trying to advance. I've always been baffled why, if you're one of these drivers, you assist another bot trying to get him back into play. You're trying to win any way you can legally, but Beta Raptor's giving Crusher new life by pulling him off the spike strips, as now they battle with 20 seconds to go in the middle of the arena floor. And look again,
there you
Crusher,
go.
Bad driving has driven himself into the spike strip. Now if you're Beta Raptor, why? Why allow him to get away here inside of 10 seconds?
You know why? Because this is a close fight. It's time to seal the victory. That's what you got to do.
And this bout is over. What a great fight. Now it's the judges' way to find out who wins this one.
Yeah, Crusher gives Beta Raptor a power slam into the wall, forcing Beta Raptor on top. Beta Raptor turns the tables as he gets Crusher in a lift, then flips him over.
Well, let's go down and get the final decision with Mark Dirrell.
The three judges at arena side have turned in a 30-15 decision for the red square, Beta Raptor.
Beta Raptor continues on while it's back to the drawing board for Crusher. We'll be right back with the hit of the week. There it is, folks. Check it out, the hit of the week. Crusher slams Beta Raptor into the wall, and then he bounces back on top of Crusher. What a hit, huh?
Yeah, that was sweet. The match was pretty much lost once Beta Raptor flipped Crusher over, made its front wedge useless. Up until then, it was anyone's fight. Crusher's early aggression gave the lead in hits, 10-4, but Beta Raptor takes the match with 3 lifts to Crusher's 1, and Beta Raptor had the only flip in the match. Let's go down to the floor.
During the match, they got you flipped over. Was that a problem for you?
Well, not really, because when it's right side up, I can't control it either, so it doesn't really make an awful lot of it. They deserve the win, and it was a good fight.
Good sportsmanship.
Oh, wow! Well, the quarterfinals are over, Bill, and the semifinals are set. Take us through these semifinal matchups.
These semifinal matchups are going to be fierce. Here's what the lightweight division shapes up like. Beta Raptor flipped Crusher and now faces Ziggo, who beat up Afterthought. Backlash ate up Salad and will meet Toe Crusher, who broke Evil Fish Tank. Middleweight semifinals pit Bad Attitude, who killed Deadlow, against Spaz, who put Buddy Lee Don't Play in the Street out of his misery. El Diablo survived complete control and goes on to face the Master. On to the heavyweights. Last year's champion Vlad the Impaler moves to the semis after taking apart Tazbot. Vlad will face Voltronic, who outlasted Frostbite to set up a rematch of last year's final. The other semifinal features Frenzy, coming off his win over Gold Digger, versus Biohazard, who ended Nightmare's dreams. And finally, the super heavyweight division. Atomic Wedgie is in the semis after escaping Toro, and it will now try and stop Revision Z, who zapped Ronan. Dissector stomped on Ramstein to nab a semifinal spot against War Machine, who did it to do all. Sean, there's going to be nothing but high energy action from here until the finals.
Yeah, we're working our way towards that championship, so be sure to be here next time for more BattleBots action. For Heidi, Mark, Bill Nye, Randy, and Jason Sklar, I'm Sean Salisbury.
And I'm Bill Dwyer, reminding you that the fight's not over until one robot is dead, dead, dead.